I was struggling to really just being home all the time to really work on my self. I was really focused on the number on weight loss, but I was every day or every week, like Monday, I would be, okay, we're going to, diet this week, or we're going to, not overeat for COVID and exercise a lot. And inevitably, being home with my kids, doing remote school, working from home, that just never happened. And so I was like, okay, well, I need a weight loss coach. I need someone to hold me accountable because I'm clearly not doing it well. And so I started looking for coaches, thinking that mainly it would be about weight loss for me, but I think I found it to be a lot different than that. I thought that I would be getting someone to give me a meal eating plan and tell me how many calories I can eat, what I can't eat, how much I should exercise, and how much I should be losing every week, and just report back in and make sure I was doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and just looking at it merely from food and weight loss. I was really surprised at first because Lisa told me there's really nothing you can't eat. And I was like, what? There's nothing I can't eat. And so I was like, okay, well, it was more about recognizing when I'm full, which was really helpful for me because I never thought about weight loss that way. And also I have 2 young kids and a busy lifestyle that sometimes meal prepping for the week and being restrictive on what I can eat is really challenging. So being able to go out to dinner with my family, being able to have what my kids were eating, being able to not worry so much about what the food was, but how much I was eating really was a reverse of what I thought weight loss was. And really, it was more than just food. It was more about also recognizing it's a mindset, not just for my weight, but for lifestyle. And really what I'm saying real and true, is if you tell yourself to do something, you'll do it. There's a lot of little mottos that I learned along the way that I use not just when I'm thinking about food, but even just in stressful situations that really help me not do old habits. So before, when I'd get stressed out, I'd probably go to the pantry and see what I wanted to eat, which I wasn't hungry. So that wasn't really a good way to handle stress. And I found so many other ways that my relationship with food is it's just food now. It's not something I deserve. It's not something that I crave. It's not something that I just use it mainly to fuel my body. And I realize what I put in my body now affects how I feel. I never thought that I was dieting. I actually was really surprised that I could lose weight and still drink wine or have the occasional chocolate or just, really eat whatever I want. But I think that at first it was a little hard because I was like, wait a second, I thought that dieting and losing weight was all about restricting calories and eating salads every day and having fruits and vegetables and never having wine and never having chocolate. And so I was a little bit unsure at the beginning because I was like, well, everything I've told myself is that the only way to lose weight is by restricting food. And what I found is that is totally untrue. And it's really about how much and how often. And I keep telling myself that and not focusing so much on food. So I think in the beginning, I had the dieter's mindset for sure. And I would think so much about restricting and not eating things that I deemed unhealthy. And then I was still losing weight along the way because I was focusing on what it was and how often. But then once I realized that it wasn't about what I was eating, it became so much more easy. And it's been the easiest way I've ever lost weight, that's for sure. I thought all I was gonna do was lose weight, but I got so much more from it. And I use it in my everyday life now. And I actually constantly tell my friends and my family the same thing. And I think that had I known it'd be so much more than dieting and weight loss, I would have done this so much sooner.